Okay, this is class video, lesson 99. We'll start with our dive. We're talking about uniform motion and the distance of rate and time. Distance equals rate times time. Write that formula down. Distance equals rate times time. Unequal distances. To calculate these unequal distances, you can see that one goes this far and one goes this far, and one passes the other. And these are saying that they're 50 kilometers ahead. So you're going to do d sub j plus 50 equals dm. Okay, if you read the lesson, you'll understand what this is. rj equals 2 kilometers per hour, and t sub j equals 8 p.m. So this is rate and time of the j person. So rate times time r to the m person, rate, and time to the m person. So we have we are finding an equation for these unequal distances. By the time that they each started and ended. Okay. Okay. This is a track. It's a circular track going round and rounds. But if you lay it out flat, you will have a better way to calculate how long it is. And the circular track is 210 meters long, and if you straighten the circumference, we're going to add the number to the distance. Okay, so we have d sub h, 200 over miles per hour, and this is 210. The full lap ahead, dj is a full lap, d sub j is a full lap ahead of d sub h. Okay, so how many minutes will it be before she's a lap ahead? Okay, how long will it take her to get a lap ahead? The rate of Harry times the time of Harry. So d sub h plus 210 equals d sub j. 200 times something plus 210 equals 230. 200 miles per hour. The rate of Jeanette and the time of Jeanette starting to end. Okay? So what they found out was you divide by both sides by 30, and 7 equals j sub j. And how long it will take her to get a full lap ahead is 7 minutes. 7 minutes is the answer. Okay, now the intro to these unequal distances. One travels further and faster than the other. So the distance of A versus the distance of B is what we're looking at. D sub A plus 50 equals D sub P. Then you substitute the same rates and times. R sub A times T sub A. Rate sub A times time sub A plus 50 equals R sub P and T sub P. Okay? The rate and time equals plus 50 on this side. So we're going to get the sides equal. D sub A and D sub P starting and stopping points. D sub A plus 50 equals D sub P. Rate sub A times time sub A plus 50 equals R sub P and time sub P. times sub p. So we have 20 kilometers, 8 p.m., 3 a.m. And minus 3 a.m. is going to end up being 7 hours. So T sub p equals 5 hours, and it ended up at 10 p.m. And 20 times 7 plus 50 is, okay, and then you got 140 plus 50 equals 51. So 38 rate sub p per kilometers per hour. So their rate is 38. And their time is 5 hours. Example 2. Rachel has a 10-kilometer head start on Charlene. How long till she catches up? We have to look at the rate and the time. Well, the rate times the time is what you do. So once we find out the rate and the time, all we have to do is multiply them. And we solve, of course, by addition and division. It says we'll take 30 minutes. A half an hour. All right, example 3. This is how you figure it out. It's going to be 7 minutes. Okay. Practice lesson 99. R sub n, 4 kilometers per hour, 20 kilometers ahead. Okay, if you read in your book what's going on, this is all going to make a lot of sense to you. Four times 9 is 36, plus 20, and 7. Divide 7 on both sides and get 7 into 56 is 8 kilometers. Rate times the time. B. The way that they figured it out is the way we always figure everything out. We substitute the numbers where the letters are. We find out that it's 2 hours in 2 hours time. This makes more sense if you read your text questions. If I did that for you here, this videos would be hours long. Problem set, meters per minute. Remember, you can always pause these. If I go too slow or fast, you can also, well, you need to kind of watch it. So I wouldn't fast forward, but I would definitely pause and repeat anything you don't hear quite right. The product, of course, always means that you're multiplying, and a sum means you're adding. 5n minus 8 equals 2 times minus n plus 9. 2 times the opposite of a number. That's what we're looking at. So 5 times n equals 5n minus 40 equals negative 2n plus 9. We're going to add 2 on both sides since that's a variable and a minus. Do the opposite of that, and then 7n minus 40 on both sides is going to give us 49, because 9 plus 40 is 49, and then we divide by 7, getting our n isolated, and 7 times 7 is 49, so our answer is 7 for number 3. Number 4. This is problem set, so I'm just going to glance over these, okay? This is a repeat of things you've already done, and some of what I just explained. And you might need to read it over and over and look at it over and over again before you actually understand it, because I did. Everything I wrote down explains what we're doing here. this is a little hard to look at. We have numbers 11, 12, and 13 here, right here on this page. And remember that these are opposites. Number 14. Whoa. 14, 15, and 16. 17. 18 is really hard to see, so let's do 18 like this, the rise and the run. 19 and 20. 21 looks like this. 22. Wait a minute, we're on 22. $5.26. 27, 28, and 29, and 30. Less than 99.